It is morning on the first Monday in October. Yesterday, the sky became unsettled again. And it was still warm. But change was happening. This morning it's 54 degrees. They say that by tomorrow, the rain will move back in for real. And that after that, nighttime temperatures will drop into the 40s. Semi-permanently. Down in the weeds. Laundromat Monday. So one time, I was watching CNN, and I saw Larry King interviewing Matthew McConaughey. And good old Larry, he was needling on Matthew just a little bit about the fact that Matthew was now doing Cadillac commercials. Mr. All right, he didn't take it too well. He said that he really believed in the product, Cadillac. Sure he did, I'm sure. In my own head, reaching that point where you say you actually believe in any product, it means that your integrity is toast. Doesn't make Matthew a bad person. Doesn't mean he's a good or a bad actor. But it did mean that I had a real hard time feeling much respect for him. It's just like with these older actors that you see doing ads for reverse mortgages or life insurance or whatever the fuck it is. Tommy Lee Jones, I'm going to pray for your soul. And as for the needler himself, good old Larry King, when I was a young child, very into radio and listening to radio all night, under the covers, I listened to Larry King on the radio all the time. And every 10 or 20 minutes, Larry would be doing a commercial in his own voice, off the cuff, or so it seemed, for Gold Bond powder, soothing the itches in your cracks, or whatever. So, to Larry, I say, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. The fact of the matter is, we all be sinning. The system we live in, it pushes us constantly, pushes us hard toward selling off who we really are, selling out. Maybe it's just a matter of selling off our time at some brain-dead job for $13 an hour or $36 an hour. But most of the time, with smart, college-educated people, it's a little more subtle, a little more nuanced. So that pressure that we all are under to sell off and sell out, in terms of what's your problem, mister? My problem is that I have always resisted that pressure. And I would say that that resistance is what the real American spirit is. You want to tax my tea, bitches? I'll show your ass. The smart thing to do is to resist resisting. That's the smart thing. You'll need to moderate your resistance to get into the right school, to get the right job. Maybe you'll go to work for the tea man. Maybe you'll go to work for the tax man. You will, if you're smart, go to work for the man. Because that means you'll be able to afford to live by the ocean, or in the mountains, or own your own home, or drive a nice car, or have kids, or at least dogs. You will also need to vote in every election. And when you go to vote, you must choose between the red giraffe and the blue squirrel every single time. And may I just say in passing, oh my God, that giraffe pisses me off so much. When you resist resisting, you'll be able to visit harbors in Greece and Belize, Costa Rica. But in those harbor visits, never will one leaf of tea fall overboard ever. Not by your hands. Your hands are clean. Your hands are sanitized. Because of this pandemic thing, you know. You are vaccinated. You are boosted. The squirrel approves of you. And the squirrel marks your performance review outstanding. 4.5 stars out of 5. As we learned in the Revolution, that first American Revolution, resistance comes at a cost. It's a price I pay routinely, daily, as I spill. What's the alternative? What can you do to unhook from the system? The answer might look something like this. The cost of the resistance is that someday these 100 square feet might be all you have left of home. I believe in the future I may live in my car, my radio tuned to the voice of a star. Song dogs barking at the break of dawn, and lightning pushing the edges of a thunderstorm.